is Brascal, and as you can probably hear, I am very nervous. I'm very new to this, and I'm not used to speaking to myself in my room, but I guess I don't want you to be bored or have to watch a video, so yeah, I apologize for any mic problems. I do not have the best mic. I'm using a headset, and I tried my best to edit it so it's perfect. Not perfect, but good. Good enough. So, a while back, I came across the clan generator trend on here, and I love the idea. I mean, I've done it in the past before by myself. I didn't show anyone, but I really enjoyed it in the past. I didn't do specific developed characters, I just did the designs. I liked to just design the cats, but I'm excited that other people are also doing it, and I used to be an avid character designer. I designed so many cats. So I wanted to try and do it. I did it a couple of times. I used the same generator that everyone else was using, and I generated like 3 that I actually tried to use, and I never finished any of them. I even recorded them, but I never finished any of the clans. They just did not inspire me at all. I don't know why, it's just... I could in the past, but not anymore. But I used a very different generator from that one in the past. But it's a boring one, in my opinion. And boring now. I already used it too many times. But I really wanted to do it again. Really wanted to do it again. So I tried to look for a different generator, and I went through a couple, and so I found one that was very interesting. I really liked the layout and all that, and this one actually inspired me because I think it was much more random, or more, how do I explain it, unconventional, and I really liked that. And it actually sparked a passion in me, and you'll probably discover why from the clan that I generated, that I will start to talk about. And yeah, I can't wait to show you. I actually finished this one, and I'm actually really excited for to explain or to tell you the story about KnightClan. So KnightClan is a very young clan. They haven't been established for very long, only since a couple of seasons ago. And they live in the kingdom of Verdun, in the city of Flaxengate, which reside in the mountains. The people of Flaxengate loved cats. They worshipped cats. Cats were everywhere, and the cats would cats could understand some human speak, because some common phrases and all that, and some cats had forever homes, some didn't, but they all coexisted in friendship and harmony and all that. And the king's cat was named Little Knight, and she was a huge silver cat with a beard like that of the king's. And the cats of Flaxengate treated Little Knight like their own ruler. But one day, under the cover of night, Flaxengate was attacked by an enemy force, and no one could see, or no cat could discern who it was or why they had attacked them, because as far as they were concerned, they were at peace with the entire universe, basically, because they don't understand any conflict outside of their own. So mass destruction befell the kingdom, and the people of Flaxengate could not defend against their attackers. And soon the kingdom crumbled into ruin. When dawn had arrived, the cats of Flaxengate found their home was void of life. And so Little Knight had started recruiting the last remaining living cats, which was a very small amount, into a group. They formed a group together. And all the remaining cats came together to make KnightClan, who they named not only after Little Knight's name, but also the knights that fought bravely for Flaxengate, even though they failed, but you know. But anyway, and since then the clan has been trying to adjust to this new wild way of life, since they're not used to it. But they look up to their queen. They looked up to their queen very much for them to continue and to be motivated. And now we can move on to the allegiance of KnightClan. So first up is the leader of KnightClan, who is Shining Star. His warrior name was Shining Rise, and I was thinking of maybe adding a metal part to them, as in armor. Maybe that the people of Flaxengate made for the cats, because they loved them so much. But I decided not to add in this because I couldn't figure it out what I would add, but instead I just continued with the design. So, Shining Star was described as a tawny and white, classic Tabby Senior Jack. I have no idea what a Jack is when it comes to cats, so I just assumed it meant Tom, and I will just call it Tom from here on out. And so I made so Shining Star is a confident and strict cat, and is a bit stoic, but he's very loyal and trustworthy, and he was a very good deputy under the Queen, Little Knight. He was the first deputy of KnightClan, and that's Shining Star. And next is the current deputy of KnightClan, Heather Ears. So Heather Ears is Shining Star's younger brother, and he's described as a mangy chocolate tabby Jack or Tom, and that's basically what they really said about him. And as you can probably guess, Heather Ears I will be giving Heather Ears mange, a little case of mange, and he's quite irritated most of the time and always looks bothered. And his mate is the only cat that can really calm him down. Shining Star made Heather Ears deputy mostly out of pity, because Heather Ears feels useless as a sick and weak cat, in his words. And he may not be strong, but he's a very caring cat, even though he doesn't show it much. But he does care about his clan and all that. It's a very tight-knit community. And he will most likely be a very good future leader of KnightClan. There's Heather Ears. Soon to be Heather Star. Okay, not soon to be. Let's not say that Shining Star's gonna die soon. Let's not say that. And now, next on the list is the healer, Lemonheart. So, Lemonheart was described as just a basic russet Tom, so I just made some brown cat, basically. But he's a very quiet and sweet cat, and although it's very new to the clan to have healers or people that they're not used to having to heal themselves. Usually it's the humans that do it, but despite that, he's actually a very good healer. His owner was a healer, so I guess he was most fit for the job. And he is very kind, very fatherly, I guess you would say, and knows how to comfort a cat in pain or in sickness. There is the cuteness of Lemonheart. Very cute name. Very, very cute name. So, now we can go on to the Warriors of KnightClan. So the first one, which is on the screen now, is Tom, named Chalklight. He was described as a young, freckled silver Tom with a white throat. I really like this nice, interesting little character design element thingy there. And he's a very kind and confident cat with a positive outlook on life. And he's a great father and loves his mate and kids. I would probably see him as one of the main characters, but it might be because he's cute and I really like his design, because I based him off of a very pale snowshoe cat, and yeah, I really enjoy him. Maybe he was most likely the main character of the KnightClan story, if that even is a thing. But yeah, that is Chalklight, the first warrior on the list, and there's a little bit more, just a little bit. Now we're gonna go on to the next warrior, who is, what's her name? Cranberry Bee. Very interesting name. Don't understand it, but I guess someone had to have the idea to name her that. I don't know if it was Shining Star. I don't know why he would come up with that, but anyway. She's described as a dappled amber molly with lemon-shaped sapphire eyes. Very interesting description there. Dappled amber molly with... So I did as much as I could while making her resemble her name, because, you know. But she's very small and pretty with a little bit of an attitude. And her way of caring is a little bit pushy, but she always means well. And she's Heather Ear's mate. She fell in love with him when they were still apprentices, and she loves him very much. She learned a small bit of medicine from Lemonheart, so she can help Heather Ears when he needs it, as in some small doses of medicine for him to, so he doesn't annoy Lemonheart all the time. But yeah, that's Cranberry Bee. Very interesting, cute name. I love her design. But yeah, there she is. Okay, so I think that would conclude the first part. We were introduced to the leader, the deputy, and the medicine cat, and 2 of the 4 warriors. So part 2 will be the rest of the clan. Don't worry, there will only be 2 parts. I'm not going to deprive you too much, but I think it's just getting a little bit too long now. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this, enjoyed the characters that I designed, and I will link the generator in the description, the one that I used. And yeah, I hope you return for the next part, and I guess, which will be coming out very soon. But yeah, I guess I will just until next time.